Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Simcity Ultimate City. We have a problem over here at the dump. We need to build another incinerator, and at the moment we've just created some extra places for the garbage to go to, and now actually that's going down a little bit. But I remember what we were doing. Last episode I got a little sidetracked when we discovered the problem over here. We're actually going through the budget trying to trim particular things down, so let's have a look at what's going on over here. We're getting the little yellow icon because of this thing, which is causing loads of pollution. It's so annoying how that doesn't work. You know, it's a really simple thing to do. When that one fills up, send it over there, but no, the game's not going to work properly and it's going to send it into the ground as pollution. But I think what I want to do is edit this over here quickly. We're going to get rid of this wellness centre, like that. Boom, it's gone. Let's hop out of this screen and let's go to the roads. And then we're going to build an avenue from there to there. And then we're going to remove this little bit over here. So I was never really a fan of cross sections like this. However, they don't seem to be so bad if you put them in places that don't have like a lot of traffic going across. And it looks like that road there isn't straight, which makes complete sense because I had to nudge the initial bit over. Me being a bit of a OCD type person, I know it's not OCD, but you know, neatness and all of that. We're actually going to change all of this road so that it meets up nicely. We'll get rid of that bit as well. So that right there should do. Excellent. So what we're going to do now, I looked at this and I hope I got it right, but we should be able to build a streetcar depot, provided that this road right here needs to be a streetcar road, and so does that one, like that. I think we can put a depot on either side of this, and now that I look at it, actually, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a close call over there. Oh dear. Well, let's find out. So we can put that there, and we can put it on the other side without the extra cars on the back, which is no good to anyone. But if we put that there, we can put another one alongside it. We can also get rid of this. This will no longer be needed, so let's put that there. Let's expand this to full. And the cool thing at the moment is we've got 3 of these running, so as one rolls out we can leave all 3 running for a short amount of time and then see how it affects traffic and remove the other one. So we're going to put our sign there, and then we'll put another streetcar depot after it. But the streetcars are being used a lot more now, which is great, and I think what I want to do is go around the city and add a few more stops as well, just to encourage more people to use them. And while we're waiting around here to see what's going to happen, we are playing on the fast speed, which is good. Let's have a look at the density. So that's not increasing too fast just there, but that's fine, we don't have to worry about that. But our population is going up, which is great. Still the unfulfilled jobs staying around the same area, although we have built the sewage plant and an extra ore mine as well. The storage is full there. What about this one? That one's running low. It's still making 60 tons per day. All of this still has lots of ore by the looks of it, so we could easily open up another smelting factory. I just want to increase the population that little bit further. But this is good. I'm not sure what's going to go on this side of the road, but this fits in nicely there, which is good to see. So, probably not going to see that change for a while now. I think if this thing is running, then what we should do is remove this one over here. Bulldoze, I'll do it. And then we're going to add an incinerator down here, like that. And I just realised I removed the wrong streetcar depot. I should have removed this one because we need to expand this road to put another one alongside it. Well, let's pause the game and just take care of this situation now. Let's get rid of that. I will do it. Let's expand this road like that, and let's build our other streetcar depot. Oh, graphical glitch. Okay, that is going to go right there. We're going to edit this and put the sign alongside it, and put these things behind it. And there we go. It sounds like the sound effects have messed up again. And we have no music. We didn't have any music last episode. And I forgot to restart my client. I might do that in a moment, I might not. And now we can get rid of this road right here. Yes, I will do it. That worked out pretty well, so we can actually remove some of that. Cancel. Don't want to do that. Okay, that looks fine. So we need to add some streetcar stops now. I'm going to add one right there and one right there for these two buildings. Might be beneficial to remove one of those actually. So we have a streetcar stop. We only have the one there, and it's right in the middle. So let's put one on either side and remove the one in the middle, so these are actually closer to the road. And maybe it'd be a good idea to put another one there as well in the future, but that should do for now. Saying that, actually we should have one right outside the ore plant, the ore station, whatever you call it, the ore mining facility. And all of this looks good around here, doesn't it? All of it looks just fine. It's kind of hard to tell where the stops actually are over here because there's so many streetcar icons. However, you just need to look for the little white line underneath it. I think we could possibly do with one there. And one here as well. And I think that'll do. So let's speed up the game. It's going to take a moment for that one to open. But now we can build, or we already built our incinerator. So when that goes down, we want to remove all of this extra land that we've built up using over here. And things are looking pretty good in the city, but I want to listen to the music while I play, so I'm going to restart the client. Aha, the music is back. I think what we need to do while it's back is plant down some trees. Oh, and I can hear the sound effect for that now. Sounds like our sound effects are back. This has only been happening since the 3.0 patch as well. But the trees have got really sparse around this area. Always want to keep on top of these because of all of that ground pollution. Keep that away from our residential areas. Let's have a look at this bit over here now. Might be ready to have some buildings built on it. So we need to go to our data maps and select that one right there. And yes, look at that, it's completely cleared up. That's excellent. Well, that is really pleasing to see. So that means we can finish zoning off this area. And that might help bring us up to 200,000, which would be a huge achievement. I think I've got near 200,000 before. It's hard to remember, I've been playing this game so much. Right, so let's speed up the game. Keep an eye on things. Let's do a little general checkup of what's going on around the city. So this right here I think needs to go. I don't like dead ends, but do you know what? It does cause some traffic problems, so we're going to get rid of that. Now I'll keep my eye on that to see how we do there. We've got an abandoned building over here because of no power, which does not make sense. And in general things are looking alright. Still got this weird problem with shoppers leaving the city. And I don't think there's really too much we can do about that. There's nothing we can change with the roads over here or make some clever adjustment to help. It's just going to cause traffic right at the entrance of our city, which is a shame. And what about the dump over here? Let's have a look at what's going on. I think we can probably get rid of these two sites at the back here. I don't think they've even been used. And then we'll get rid of that road right there. Actually, it looked like a load of stuff got chucked into the sky. Let's see what that did in terms of pollution. Wrong one. Nothing, supposedly. Okay, well that seems fine. So anything we can improve over here? These T-junctions, these crossroads seem to work really well actually. It seems to be fine. Although lots of people seem to go straight across them. Not sure why they'd be doing that. Actually, there's quite a bit of traffic around here. And that would probably be eased if we had more roads to connect to. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to add a little dummy road going across here. Let's go all the way back up there and then down like that. Send some of the traffic across that way. Is that really worth it? Well, it seems to have made it worse. It's hard to tell. Let's upgrade the density of these roads. And what about the density up here? Okay, these guys are going to be ready soon. Let's encourage them and take that up to medium. And also these ones, not just yet, but very soon we'll take them up to the highest density. And that extra road, I hope it makes a difference. It doesn't appear to have made much of one so far. And this is quite caught up, although you'd expect that really, because there's tons of people going in and out of work. So very soon we'll be building the extra smelting factory, and that should really boost up the amount of money that we're making. Again, we've been kind of plodding along here, so we were going through all of these one by one. Government, I'm not sure what government buildings we can turn off, because our trade, that's all turned off, and so is this one. In fact, that's trade and that's the metals, isn't it? So what other government buildings are there? Now we know if we shut down individual departments, then it causes all sorts of problems for those buildings, so we're not going to be doing that. Taught 2,800 students yesterday out of 3,800. That's something to keep your eye on, because we could save 500 per hour for those extra classrooms. That's still pretty normal. How's this doing? Seems okay. That's running off of battery power. Do we need any more? No, we're doing okay. So that one's on and these ones have been turned off. Let's demolish those. We only need the one to relay the water over there. So that's fine. Still got lots of traffic around here. How can we address this? I don't think we really can. That's kind of all our roads can take. So let's have a look at our streetcars again. So now we're 9 minutes and 50,000 riders per day. And look at that, they're all backed up. That's really kind of weird, actually. Why are they all stationary like that? The hell is going on here? Can we look at an individual streetcar? So they can hold 200 each. That one has 28. Oh, I didn't know you could click on those like that. So that one's got 13, 100, 14, but they're all just stationary. So let's get rid of that and see why that is. Oh, that's a bit loud. So it seems like that one's just stopped there. I have no idea what's going on here. They're not moving at all, are they? And if we look here, did you see that? The traffic was driving straight through them. Well, they're bugged out or something's going wrong. Typical Simcity. It gets quite annoying, you know, having all these problems. Just not understanding anything about them, really. Okay, so let's look through our data maps. I think one of the things that we need to address is the shoppers. Now, if you have any ideas, leave a comment in the comment box down below. You guys know by now that I record these things in batches and then release them, and it kind of makes it difficult to keep up with what's going on in the comments, but this thing is really baffling to me. No one's going into the shops. You can see here 8 shoppers, 3 shoppers, 7, but they're making tons of money. I mean, that's actually workers, isn't it? So if we go to the commercial map, that one then becomes money, so they're making lots and lots of money. Now here's something interesting. Okay, that shows you the amount of merchandise. I thought that was shoppers there. It says goods, and then souvenirs. Just different type of things to buy, aren't they? We also have shoppers walking across the city up into this area. This kind of makes sense, actually. Now that we split up our residential areas, which is something I never really wanted to do, they're going all the way over here to shop. Very strange stuff, but at least they're walking, so they're not contributing to traffic on the roads. But if you have any ideas, like I said, leave a comment in the comment box. I think it's going to be a while before I do my next batch recording of Simcity, so I'll be able to catch up. So let's make this the episode where you guys leave a comment, leave your suggestions, and we can then try things based on what you've said to solve this problem. Because if we look at the amount of problems in the city, they are generally just weird SimCity bugs that are getting in our way at the moment. The education one is unfortunate. If I had never built the university, then we'd be pretty much enrolling every student, I do believe, because those extra 1,000 students that we're not reaching, they were created when we built the university, and that's the only place that they can go to. And you can see here, it will even say it's kids, but it's just the way the game works, isn't it? It's not like they divide up the education into different types and you can look at it, it will just say kids. So what happens when we click on it? Nothing. Anyway, I saw a little message down there. I think he's going to say about the economy again. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We're expanding the population. Let's have a look at how many unfulfilled jobs there are now. It's still staying around the same, although we haven't really boomed too much with the population. I think when this goes up to the next bit, that's when it will really happen. We're probably getting close to that now anyway. Anyway, let's continue going through all the problems really quickly. Some money in this area is good actually. Look at that. They have got quite a lot of money and I need to take that from them. So let's go to our taxes. Let's raise this up to 8%. That's going to help big time. And let's go and look in the low residential areas. These guys still have a fair bit of money, but some of them have nothing, which is just, yeah, kind of worrying. You've got to balance it, but in general I think we can actually tax these a lot more. I think they are definitely taxable a little bit further. We're going to raise that up to 6% now and bring our income per hour down to 25,000. I can't think of any places we need to make cuts. Possibly, just looking through it, I really can't think of anything. I reckon we could take a few streetcars off the road though, because we have tons of those and they're all bugged out, sitting in the same place. What the hell is going on there? Let's get rid of some of these. Let's take 3 of these offline, so that's 6 streetcars in total coming offline. That saves us around 1,000 per hour. So we're down to minus 24,000 per hour now. Made 20 million, so this number here is going up, our monthly income. A lot of people don't understand that as well. I've seen in the comments, you know, the way we've expanded our city and designed it, we focus a lot on this right here, these types of city specialisation for money. Why is this one closed? Just because there's not enough workers, even though we're expanding our population. Oh, the game makes no sense. But I do feel like actually we should probably try a little bit of industrial area at some point, because they do pay a lot of tax when you have the large ones. However, that means you have to get the hazmat fire station, which costs a lot of money. However, we are kind of slowly moving towards that stage in the game where we're going to need a new fire station. However, still no real problems with fire in the city, which is good to see. Anyway, let's jump back to the map. So we got not too far into it really. Land value is okay. It's still nicely controlled in this area over here, which is good to see. Industrial tech map, that's nothing to us. So power, this area over here sometimes loses out on electricity, we don't know why. And water seems to be good. It's interesting how that part of the water isn't polluted. Very strange. Sewage map is okay. Waste disposal. Looks like waste disposal has got a lot on its hands at the moment, so let's see what's going on down here. Okay, so we're now incinerating all of our garbage. That means we can actually turn this off for the meantime, so we save 300 per hour. We'll just turn that on when it starts to build up. And if we have a look here, so 4,000 to 4,500, 4,000 to 7,000, that's actually really good. And if we were to, yeah, we can add an extra garbage truck, so why don't we add just the one more? Put that there on the avenue, or no, we can't put it up there. So that should make a slight difference, but not much. Let's go back to this. So fire. We know there's fire risks in the city, however, we seem to keep on top of it. That building over there is a huge risk apparently. Not enough room to increase density, that is unfortunate. Might be able to do that if we reposition that road slightly. There we go, I did it. I moved the road over very slightly and now this building is increasing its density, which is good to see. So another little problem there solved. And I think we need to just flick through the rest of these quickly. Ground pollution is ground pollution, it's all in this area over here. And it's kind of being blown straight across the middle without going into our residential areas too much, which is good. So we probably need some more trees in the middle there to soak that up. But yep, that's as expected. And these are all still backed up. They've started moving now, which is interesting, now that we've taken a few of them off the road. And yeah, all of this is stuff we've seen time and time again. So actually that's very handy, that map right there. We can now see how much alloys and different things are in different areas, but that's cool. So let's have a look. What was it I wanted to have a look at last of all? It's totally gone out of my head. Ah yes, now I remember. Streetcar depot. Oh, look at this. It's catched up now. 11,000 riders per day, 122 minutes. This thing is bugged out. I think what we're going to do is take another couple of streetcars off the road. It seems like they've eased up now. There's less of them on there, so perhaps we don't have enough road and we have too many streetcars, so let's take those off. And I guess in the next episode, which I won't be recording for some time, we will find out if that makes a difference. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.